This is a Warren Haynes tune.
Okay.
Pretty powerful song.
It is. It's a great song. It really is. And it's the TRB version.
Sunshine, Lord, it's better than a moonshine, damn sure better than rain. Well, the people don't mind, we all feel this way sometimes. You gotta let your soul shine, shine to the break of day.
All right, great. And your harmonies are like right on. You guys are like Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Man, I wish.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
It's a pretty tight group there.
Yeah, just a little, but hey, what the heck? This is DNP 102.3, and this is Saturday Night Live and local. We have the Tuscarawas River Band here with us, and we're having a good time. I think they are having a good time. They're all smiling.
But, we're having a great time.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Good.
This is Cartier Blanche.
That means good time.
What is that foreign language you're speaking here? I don't understand. No,
I don't either.
No speaker to English.
T-County talk.
Oh, the French Canadian tea cup.
Yeah, T-County. Yep. You know.
Great stuff, you guys. Hey, I really like that twist that you put on that song, and that's really good. You guys do a great job. When you guys were out traveling, well, let me back up a little bit. What about your favorite music when you started and now? I mean, has your tastes in music changed at all over the years? You know, a lot of people
Yeah.
Yeah,
progress.
I mean, constantly, learning new musicians and new music to listen to that you've never listened to before. I mean, as a drummer, I didn't listen to Billy Cobham till I was, in my late 20s, and it blew my mind. But yeah, there's just so much stuff out there. It's just
And just like you said, you didn't listen to jam bands.
right.
You
I
know-
didn't.
you were listening to Metallica or something, growing up to that kind of music.
Yeah.
And now you experience different music like the jam band scene and blues and all that. And I mean, that music just blows all that stuff away.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Want to say something, Brandon?
and like the next song we're gonna play on the disc. I mean, when Jesse and Hillary they took off from the band, we had to come home and we had to regroup. And friends of mine that I graduated with they were in a band called Uncle Sam's Dream Machine down in Columbus. Mark Hickson, Scott Moreskin, Brant Gibson, and those guys were doing really good. And they had actually split up for a little while, and we needed a bass player. And I said, hey, I gave Scott a call, and Scott jumped on board, and he brought a buddy of his, Chris, came with him. He was playing percussion, and they had a lot more experience on the bigger scheme of things, I guess, on the bigger stages. So Scott had a lot of knowledge for us, and he had a lot of theory that we needed in direction and playing and stuff.
Like music theory?
Music theory
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
how to do things differently, because he'd spent a lot of more time in the studio than we had. We'd been on the road, we learned on the road. And he'd been, stationary, living in Columbus, worked in the studio a little more, and had a lot of more direction on things. And it helped us out so much. And then he went on the road with us, and he had a good time. He, got to experience, because he'd always wanted to be on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the thing, to go on tour. That was the big thing. And so he went on tour with us, and we opened his eyes to our world,
Right.
and he opened our eyes to his world, which was really cool.
It was a good mesh then.
It was a good match. Yeah, and as we've progressed, we've picked up different players because they no longer play with us. And Scott's in a great band with Mark Hickson and Brant, once again, called Fox Valley Harvest. They're doing really well. They're a bluegrass band, and they have a couple other players, and they've really are going places down in Cincinnati, Columbus, doing that whole scene, coffee house scene and festivals and that. Give a shout out to those guys. They've always been great musicians, and like you said, there's never been a clash. When we always got together, we were always telling stories. What have you guys been doing? What have we been doing? And it's always been great, and that's once again Tuscarawas County.
Yeah.
Having great musicians and great people from Tuscarawas County. So, yeah. So, like I said, when we're to that stage, when we go to play this next couple songs, it was recorded down at the Newport Music Theater in Columbus, and so that's this stage, because when we get to the next album, that's what we've been doing recently, and you'll hear a completely different style that we've gone to now.
Yeah. Yeah.
To where we progressed.
Right.
What we're talking.
I mean,
about.
all bands go through it. I mean,
Yeah.
Even look at like the Beatles. You listen to this, it gets more complicated.
Right. Right.
They learn more than GCD. And,
Right. And I guess bands
I'm just kidding.
have stuck together.
Right.
For a period of time.
Right.
Everybody always said, well, why you guys still playing together, and I said, well, we can't kick each other out. We see each other
Yeah,
in
we're
family
family.
functions.
We're blood.
You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your
Yeah, we're
families.
stuck with each other. So, but that's a good thing. I'm glad I'm stuck with these guys.
Poor Brandon's back.
Poor
there.
Brandon.
I'm not related to these guys at all.
He's getting right in there. He's good. He's rocking and rolling. He knows what's up. You know.
Okay, is this next song? It's called Paradise City.
Yeah, it was actually it was a Guns N' Roses spoof, and we did it a bluegrass style. Once again, like I said, we had a lot of influence, but we did it for just having fun. And then somebody was like, "You ought to record that," and people caught and thought it was just great, but it was more or less just for a joke, and it got thrown on. So I figured we'd play that one and then we'll do another one.
Okay, well, let's play this one here. It's called Paradise City, and it's off a CD called Live at the Newport Music Hall.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, we're going to play it. Here we go. TRB.